Green can attribute his career in auto repair to an allegiance.
My mom got ripped off by a mechanic when I was 17.
So he promised his mom he wouldn't let that happen again, a testament to his dedication. 41 years later, he's still crouching under cars. For the last 15 years, he's been in business here.
This is Steve at Steve's Auto Care.
Steve's Auto Care in Star has all the stuff you'd usually see at a small town repair shop. There's even a dog.
What's a good boy? Yes, you are.
But what's usually perched out front,
those parrots? Yeah.
They're there every day.
They're really cool. Yeah, they're every day.
is what some would consider
A little bit.
kind of odd.
Yeah, at an auto shop.
Steve says he's had macaws for more than a third of his life.
Go peekaboo.
Now the caretaker of 4 of them.
Say peekaboo.
It's not quite clear who is more attached to whom.
You silly bird. Yes, you are.
Meanwhile, Murphy and Bubba have been the blue and gold and green wing greeters,
Say hi, Bubba.
the amicable animals overlooking Star's Main Street from the shop's sidewalk
They love it. They just love it out there.
for the last 10 years. That was about the same time Steve's life started over.
June 29th, I celebrated 10 years clean and sober.
Steve says he spent 30 years as a functioning alcoholic, not that he always functioned well. It cost him a couple of wives and businesses over the years. But one day, about a decade ago, he woke up, went to work, and barely remembers anything else.
And one of my technicians found me sprawled on my desk.
He was told his liver shut down. The next day, he went from the hospital to rehab. During those 30 days, Steve says his first bird he'd had for 17 years stopped eating without him around and died. Alcoholism taking one more thing from Steve.
You know, I'm glad it happened there while I was in rehab because that would have been a pretty big trigger. You know, sorry.
In treatment, Steve was told to wait at least a year to start a relationship or get a pet. He held out for about 9 months before doing both.
I just like their personality.
Steve calls Murphy his sober bird and admits surrounding himself with family,
Darren?
feathered or otherwise, has helped the grandfather of 3 stay dedicated to staying sober. So that's why, when the weather's nice, you won't ever drive by Steve's Auto Care in Star without seeing the mechanic's colorful macaws,
They're going to be here.
which is how the locals
Hang out front. Yep.
like it.
That's not the weirdest thing about Star, so.
It's not.
Yeah, it's kind of normal actually now.
Brian Holmes, Idaho's News Channel 7.